Okay, so now we are going to go over the setup process of the AccuFit 9000 Pro. Now, there are two. There's an AccuFit 9000 and an AccuFit 9000 Pro. The AccuFit 9000 is dedicated a little bit more towards your elastomeric tight-fitting respirators, full face and half face, and your 9000 Pro unit is going to be more focused on your N95s. It has the algorithm capability of evaluating that extra 5% from the N95 capability. So once again, we took everything out that we needed for the setup, and I'm going to go ahead through that process now. With the AccuFit instrument, we're going to go ahead and take that AC plug. You're going to plug it into your AC outlet, and you're going to take this AC plug portion, and I'm going to show you on the back here. You're going to take the AC plug, and it plugs into the only hole there that it can fit in. It's an AC outlet. The other cord that came with this is your USB-A and USB plug. And your USB-A, which is the printer style plug, will fit into the plug there, and it's the only one that it will fit in there as well. The other side of your plug is going to go to your computer. Okay. Another thing that came with your initial setup is the humidifier. Now we want to set that humidifier up and get it started pretty quickly because we want to put those particles out in the air, and that's what this does. This takes those elements that are inside the water, your salt and different metals, it zaps it and it allows it to be aerosolized and puts it up into the air. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to plug it in to the AC plug as well, and on the top of that you're going to see a little white adapter. With that white adapter, you can get any type of water bottle, and you need to make sure that it is spring water or tap water. You do not want filtered water or RO water or anything that is filtered like that, because we want those minerals and salts in there. What you do is you take it and you screw it onto the top just like that. So when you turn it over, it should seal, but there's a little ball bearing in there to allow that to happen. And you set it in to the unit just like that. It'll start dripping and filtering into the humidifier. From this point, you want to lift up the clear top. It'll allow it to open, and then you turn it on the back. There's a little turn knob which will allow it to start putting the humidity out into the air. So now going back to the AccuFit, we're going to take the blue and clear tubing, and on the front of the AccuFit, you're going to see that there is a silver as well as a blue nipple there. What we want to do is we want to connect color-coded. We have made this as simple as possible. You're going to insert the tubing onto those nipples, the clear to the silver and the blue to the blue. And now you're going to take the alcohol wick, you're going to take the holder, and you're going to take one of those bottles of alcohol that you got from that case, open it up, and you're going to fill that alcohol up to in between the lines. Like I said, we do not want to fill it over that, because when you put the wick back in, it can splash out, and we really don't want to waste that. So you fill it up to in between the lines. Then you're going to take that wick, stick it back in, and let it soak for a little while we finish setting up. That's going to allow that wick to be able to hold that alcohol that the instrument's going to use to absorb, bond to those particulate, and then run it through the laser system. Okay. Also in your kit, you did have the washers and the probes. I like getting these type of little containers. It makes it easier. The probes and the washers are what are going to be used to probe those respirators, and I keep those with the tool right there. We are now set and ready to start our process of loading it onto the computer and getting our database set up.